Hey everyone, welcome back. So this may be our last video, and we just want to do a bit of tidying up. And like we said, we want to put a big icon here, but I don't like the fact that all these buttons are the same, or sorry, different sizes, and I want it to be more uniform. Now, these buttons here don't have to be the same size, but I think they would be nice if they were, and these ones should be uniform. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to override Daisy by overriding just the width section, just the width part, or sorry, I'm going to override just the width attribute using the class by changing the class in CSS. So I'm going to say width. Let's make that 220 pixels. So now all buttons should be roughly the same size. As you can see here, what that now does is because this is slightly longer, it pushes our number to a new row. We don't want that. So to fix that, here where we have hire manager and we've got the cost just before that, let's put a BR tag, let's put a break tag there. And then if we scroll up a little bit, let's do the same for price of worker. So right there, we'll put the BR tag there as well. So now you can see the cost will be underneath. In fact, that makes it just like the so here where we have our donut, get rid of that. Let's find our donut. What was our donut? Donut, money, donuts, center column. Here we are. There's our donut. And I want to have a picture in there as well. So I'm going to add the picture here. So let's click on that. Let's click on download. Let's go for the big IMG. And let's just paste that here. So now we have our donut. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it size-wise, that's fine. I mean, okay, so now the icon itself doesn't look great. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a custom class for this. And I want the color to change as well. So here at the moment, we're using BTN. Let's use BTN warning so the color looks nicer. And then let's create another CSS class just for this button here so that we have the size of it should look nicer so that half the donut isn't hanging off it. I could remove the button altogether and we just click on just the donut itself, which would be fine. But I just think it looks nicer. So we could just make the image itself. We could just include this bit here that says make donuts. Just hack it like that. But I'm not going to do that. Instead, let's create another class. Let's call it B. It's going to change the height. So essentially, I just want to say height. Oops, spelled correctly. Oh my God. Off camera, what I've quickly done is just found a icon for a store. And I just want to finish this video off by hopefully adding one thing. So the last thing I want to add is, as you can see here, I'd like a comma separator to separate big values. And I believe there's another JavaScript function we can use for that. Let's go to cell. Where are we? Convert to money. So where we convert to money, we want to take that and we want to say dot to local string, and in speech marks we're going to say EN for English and then UK. Sorry, this should be a capital. So now hopefully when the money is converted here, at the moment it's 0. So when we go to sell donuts, oh, what have we done wrong? To local string Did I spell it wrong? Yes, I did. Missing an E here to locale string. So sell donuts. Now you can see what we have is we've got this comma separator, which makes it a little easier for us to obviously read the amount. Now it's because it's separated, we can see that it's, you know, we have our hundreds, our thousands, and then our millions. So we kind of need to add that to other areas here. So I'm going to quickly add that to other areas and I'll speed it up as I do that. And then we'll just finish off there. Cool. So as you can now see, when I sell my donuts, I've got comma separated values here. And as I click on the buttons, you should now start seeing it appear here as well. So obviously if that was to increase and that was to go over from, you know, 100 to 1,000, then that should increase as well. Oh, interestingly, I can see I've got a glitch here, which I'm going to have to go and quickly fix. So what's happening is as I'm hitting hire manager, the cost of managers isn't increasing. So I'll quickly check out why that is. But this is working. I can see this is working. And also when I go to sell donuts, actually the actual value itself is comma separated value as well. If I just refresh this, well, if I make a quick change to this very quickly. So let's come down to hire manager, hire worker, hire manager. And right, the reason why that's not happening here is because cost of manager here is translating to cost of worker. Cost of manager, so that should be cost of manager, that should be cost of manager, so manager, and that gets updated as cost of manager as well. Okay, so now that's reset. When I click sell donuts, just have a look over here on the right hand side. When the message pops up, you should see that that's comma separated value as well. And there you go, it is. And now this should start working. Yes, it is. So this now works too. Right, so that's it. I think could we add anything more to the series? If I can, I'll add it and we'll add it to the playlist. But I think for now that's probably done. Ah, yeah, one thing we could do. I'm not so sure I'm going to do this, but we could probably do exporting save data and then importing save data. That could be a bonus. I'm not sure I'm going to do that right now. But yeah, if I do something in the future, that would be it. Let's see if it's requested. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you again soon.